After being misled all of your life by a stupid triangle, you decided to give the carnivore diet a try to regain your health, but it was harder than you thought giving up all the sugar and carbs, leading you to fail multiple times trying to just eat meat. But instead of staying down and cowering in the corner with a Twinkie in your mouth, you decided to get back up and come out swinging. That, dear viewer, makes you a warrior.
You warriors are good. Real good. The best.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the morning meeting. Happy Sunday to y'all. If you're watching on the replay, what's up, guys? Glad you made the meeting part of your day. And I figure a lot of people are probably at church right now. And if you are, then you're checking it out, the replay. I hope you had a wonderful service. Praise God. And if you're new here, we do the morning meeting Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday. Include Sunday, the day we're on, and 5 days a week. And we get together and talk about everything under the sun about a low-carb diet, whether it's carnivore, keto, ketovore, victories and struggles, advice, recipes, good deals at different grocery stores. It's all about the live chat. People in the live chat are awesome. Get in there, say hi, tell us what you're eating today. It'll be cool. Yesterday went well on my sardine fast. I guess that's a matter of perspective, but I didn't eat until 7 p.m. And I got a photo of what I ate. Let's see if okay. Here it is. I posted it in group on our Facebook group, but yep, that's 2 cans of sardines with some mustard. And I only ate 2 cans. First day I ate 4. Yesterday was 2. And I got them down. They weren't awesome. Let's just put it that way. But I as you notice, I drained the olive oil and then I just dumped them out on the plate. And that made it much easier than the way I ate them the first day. But yeah, it's like that's 2 days in a row I did, OMAD, 1 meal a day, and they're not the tastiest. But it's cool. It's been interesting. One thing I've noticed, that's probably why I'm not going to do a results video on this, because I'm giving you guys daily updates on here, and you're pretty much our core audience, even those of you watching on the replay too. But one thing I found is when I eat, I'm super full. Same the first day, I was so full after those 4 cans, 16 fishes, and then yesterday I had 2 cans. Granted, I didn't eat, for over 24 hours, and I was extremely full after the 2 cans, and that feeling of fullness lasted, like 3-4 hours. It's crazy. It's crazy how they sit on my stomach. Not uncomfortable, just like a really stuffed feeling, Pretty crazy. I thought that was interesting. So for those of you who don't know what I'm doing this month, and some others here in the morning meeting, we're doing a sardine fast this weekend. Next weekend's a water fast. The weekend after that is a fat fast, and then a dry fast on the 27th. And then all in between, intermittent fasting, 18 hours and 6. So just to catch up, anybody new to the morning meeting, what some of us are doing here. It's Fast February. And one other thing I did have yesterday was 3 pats of butter. Building up to the 7 p.m. when I had the sardines, like when I made my coffee in the morning, that wasn't even a pat of butter, just a little spoonful, maybe a pat, and stuck it in my mouth. So I had 3 of those throughout the day. And then I had the sardines like I said, at 7 p.m. So exciting, huh? But I feel great. I feel good. And that's what counts, right? But I am so looking forward to some chicken. I got a chicken thawing in the fridge now, and I got pork belly thawing out, and I'm really looking forward to that tomorrow. So I don't know, will I eat 2 meals a day today for the sardine fast or just one? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, if I get hungry, I'll eat. Anyway, let's jump in the chat. Like I said, that's what the morning meeting is all about. Oh, yeah. And we are going to be doing a members live following this meeting. I have it scheduled for 1 o'clock. I might adjust that. You know what I mean? See how long we go here, but it'll be great to see the members. We all get on screen together and have a powwow. I always enjoy it. If you want to become a member, join button's right down below, and you can join us for that. It's a little more intimate, and you put a lot of faces to the names you see in the morning meeting. So, and it's a great way to support the channel in a small way. So, I appreciate all our members. Thank you. All right, let's jump in the comments. We got 50 folks on a Sunday. That's cool. To start out, Sharice, happy Sardine Sunday. Right, Sharice? Mama P, so good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Awesome. Mama Poppins, good. A long time subscriber there. Mishy Poo, hello. Don't be tempted with all the parties tonight, Warriors. Oh, that's one thing I had to. That's right, Mishy Poo. I woke up today and Cassie hadn't gotten dressed yet for work. Well, on Sundays, they can wear like football jerseys. And as soon as I saw her jersey, I realized it was Super Bowl Sunday. I'm like, that's right. I don't follow football at all. I never have. Uh, my dad didn't either, but I got to tell you, all of Cassie's family are huge Bears fans. And, um, I enjoy a Super Bowl party if I got money on the game, but I won't be watching it today. So if you do enjoy the Super Bowl, have fun. And yeah, keep it carnivore, right? If you can at all the parties. It's good to see you, Mishipu. Lisa, morning all. Hey, Lisa. Awesome. How you doing this morning? Jennifer, good to see you again, Jen. Carolina Carnivore. Good morning. Do you and Cassie attend an early morning church service? We do not. We do not attend a church. We don't have a church right now. We looked when we initially came down here, and then when I kind of, I've talked about it before. My walk with God wasn't as tight. We just don't make church, but usually on a Sunday and a lot of times throughout the week, I listen to sermons on YouTube from my favorite preachers. So I know God commands us to, be a part of a church. And it's like we have some anxiety. We really do. Some social anxieties, and even with fellow Christians. So uh, I talked to him about that a lot. So excuse me. Keith, what's up, man? I'm gonna eat for the next, like, what is it now? 27 days. You're the fasting master, right along with Lance. Keith's going 30 days, 30-day fast. Morning, Larry. I'm so proud of my girls. They made it 3 days, and last night I made them 1 egg, avocado, and sauerkraut. Perfect. Awesome, Keith. Please tell them I said congratulations. 3 days is nothing to shake a stick at, Very cool. Cheeto the Magnificent. What's up, Cheeto? Chris, I'm on the treadmill getting my 1,000 steps in, or 10,000 steps. I eat my sardines 3 to 5 p.m. Just one meal? Just one meal, Chris? Great job on the treadmill, too. Wendy, good morning, Carnivore Quest fam. Staying strong. Day 8 on the water fast. Wow. Hope all is well. Stay warm. We can do the hard things. I'll tell you, Wendy, you're doing it right now. Cassie did 9 days, and she struggled throughout the whole thing. Sounds like you're kicking butt. I'm sure you're feeling amazing. I'm sure, I know the hunger comes and goes, but yeah, I bet you're feeling good. Dean P, happy Sunday, everybody. You too, bud. You too. Stacy, good morning, everyone. Great to see you, Stacy Benson. Awesome. Appreciate you stopping by. Morning, guys. Taking a treadmill break to make some more coffee and a fresh bottle of Element. I'm feeling raspberry this morning. Awesome, cowgirl. Thank you for using our Element link. Yeah, our daughter Holly, she loves the raspberry. That's her favorite. Very cool. Ricky Lee, 3 years later, sardines are gross. Laugh out loud, except for those seasoned brand, boneless, skinless ones. Yeah, they're not the most appealing thing. Let me tell you, Ricky. uh, Chris, sardines showed me how much I overeat on carnivore. That's interesting. That's a great take. I like that, Chris. I'm bailing out of sardines today and switching to eggs. Laugh out loud. That's all right, Nickel Pickle. No, yeah, that's fine. Would you do 2 days? I think I saw you in group talking about it. Yeah, no problem, Nickel Pickle. You got to do what's right for you, right? Yeah, I might just end up fasting today. I don't know. We'll see. Uh, Jeff, good morning, Carnivore Quest Warriors. Fasting today. Awesome, Jeff. Always good to see you. Were you planning to do OMAD or did it just work out that way? Yeah, it just worked out that way. Keto or gearhead. I planned on 2 meals a day, which I usually eat, but yeah, it's like no. And I got to tell you, um, as soon as we're done with the morning meeting, like yesterday, my stomach was growling, and if I had some chicken thighs cooked up or in the fridge thawed out, I could easily cook that up and have my normal lunch. But the sardines, I was like, I'm just gonna wait, keep putting it off, do something else, stay busy, and then by 7 o'clock, I'm like, all right, I gotta eat something, Otherwise, I was just gonna fast. Yeah, it wasn't planned. Ketovore, gearhead, wasn't planned. Try boneless pork copa steaks. Never heard of those, Ricky Lee. Copa steaks, huh? Carnivore Rebel. Happy Sunday, people. Same to you, Rebel. Carnivore Chet. Good morning, Larry. Good morning to you, Chet. Hope you guys are having a relaxing day. Bill, Bad Bunny wants sardines with lots of mustard. He does, huh? Isn't that the dude that's going to be at the Super Bowl halftime show? Yeah, I saw him on the news. They played a clip of him. Why don't they have Metallica play the halftime show, right? Wouldn't that be awesome? Bad Bunny. Jennifer, yeah, I can't wait to change to beef tomorrow. Feeling good, but definitely not easy eating sardines. Yeah. Totally agree 100%, Jennifer. And I know I'm looking forward to the fat fast, weekend after next, because that'll be a breeze. I can pound some fat. Beverly, don't forget that with the sardine or egg fast, you're supposed to add a tablespoon of butter for 1 can or 1 egg. Okay, Beverly. Well, actually, like I said, I had a couple spoonfuls of butter throughout the day. Kind of quiet down my hunger pains. Bride's Biscuit. Hey, good morning, Larry, fam. Good to see you, Bride's Biscuit, as always. Patricia, good morning and happy Sunday. Enjoying my coffee while watching and getting ready for church, praying my migraine goes away so I can make it to church. Yeah, I hope it does too, Patricia. So you probably won't be able to make the members live if you're heading to church, right? We'll miss you. Yeah, I thought about making doing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We do the morning meeting as usual, and then Sunday later in the day, just doing a members live. That way I consistently get a members live in once a week because doing it 5 days a week and then doing a members, I'm sitting here for like 2.5 hours doing live streams. And we don't get a whole lot of folks like we do the other days on a Sunday because people are in church. I don't know. I'm going to mess around with that idea. We'll see. Notification. Terry P. Good morning, Larry and all. Great to see you, Terry. you see the cut video I put out of our conversations yesterday in the morning meeting? I put out a video. It was like being Dave Mack. I was imitating Dave Mack, and I highlighted Lance and your conversation I had with you, Terry, and Alfie Boy. Yeah, I just had such a great time talking to all of you. Like, I'm going to put it out to the whole channel because a lot of people don't watch the lives. Um, Ricky Lee, I found a decent clean ingredients carnivore snack called Epic Version Bar Venison Bars. Really online, Ricky Lee. I'm gonna take a photo of that real quick. Absolutely, I'll check him out. I'll check him out, Ricky Lee. Cool. Uh oh, Ricky Lee saying hi to Terry. Hey, there he is. Lance, what's up? Good morning, Larry and Carnivore Quest crew. Got 4 racks of ribs on the smoker, about 8 pounds of wings, drums to cook up later. So prepping our carnivore foods, plan to succeed. Awesome, Lance. So you're a football fan. You're gonna be checking out the game. Awesome. You guys have fun, okay? Yeah, and Lance, I haven't checked yet if you sent me that link because I have 2 different messengers, so I need to check that. And if you haven't sent it, here's a reminder to send the link for that continuous glucose monitor. I looked at them on Amazon and it was kind of confusing. So I'd like to see the one specifically you're using, but you might already sent it. Like I said, I haven't looked yet. Lance to Wendy, congrats on hitting day 8. Amazing. Yep. Lance knows better than anybody. That's not a simple thing to do. Yeah, fantastic, Wendy. 8 days. Look how much money Wendy saved. Not eating for 8 days. I really enjoyed watching your interviews last night. Time to bring the Q&A panel back. Oh yeah, like we did on Fridays, Drax of the North. Good to see you, by the way. Yeah. I'm thinking about doing an interview, Dave Mack style, like once a week, and see how that goes on the channel. But I'm not going to just have success stories. I'm also going to have people out there who are really struggling, which you never see highlighted on any other channel. It's always people who just hit the home run and they're doing great on carnivore. You never hear about anybody struggling. But yeah, I'm not going to, shut out those stories because I think they're important. You all have seen me struggle. 2025 was a big struggle for me. So appreciate that, Drax in the North. I talk to Sean White all the time. Whenever we talk, we're like, yeah, when are you going to come back so we can start the Friday Lives again? I bet you Kip would even jump in once in a while. And Dave, I don't know. Dave Mack, I haven't talked to him in so long. We used to talk quite a bit, but I haven't talked to him in a while. Jeff got 8,000 steps so far playing pickleball at 2. Wow, Jeff. Nice. Never played pickleball. I've played almost every sport, but I have not played that. Little Larry has. He used to tell me they played at his high school. Yeah, Lance, thanks. This is the easy part. Refeeding is going to be a beep. Yeah. What's tough about refeeding, Wendy, is so once you start eating, you activate your stomach, you want food bad. And it takes a lot of discipline not to eat too quickly. It really does. So, but I'm so glad you're aware of that. You can even drink like too much bone broth, depending on how you go. And you've gone quite a while. You're at the point now, day 9. You're about where I was when my stomach completely like shut down. That means I stopped pooping, everything. And your digestive system just goes to sleep. And it was about day 9, day 10. And then to me, that's when, you know, when you got those boosted ketones, you even hit a higher level of euphoria. It's insane. Uh, Carnivore Nana, hey, good morning, brutal crew. I've come to realize I just have to starve. Oh, why? Did you try that sardine fast, Nana? Oh. Hey, Jessica, awesome to see you. Good morning, everyone. I'm just checking in. I'm feeling brutal today in capitals, but I found a job. I start this week after my background check comes back. Hey, congratulations, Jessica. Awesome. Pulling a little extra bacon for the family, right? Nice. Amen. That's so cool. Oh, I hope you have a better day today, though. Feeling brutal. Hope you can make the members live. Maybe that'll cheer you up. Members lives right after the morning meeting today. So, Kel, good morning, Larry. What you eating, Kel? What you eating, Kel? Look, good to see you in the members live too, Kel. If you can make it, you don't have to get on screen with me. You can just hang out in the chat. It's nice too because folks who don't want to get on screen with me, they can ask questions in the chat, and then everybody on the screen with me can give their take on it, and their opinion. I always enjoy it. Hit that like button. I forgot to ask Carnivore Nana, right? Boom, hit that like button, everybody. Spam it up, it's funny when I do the mukbang lives and I use my phone directly with YouTube, I can see how many likes we got. Using StreamYard, I can't see that. So I'm assuming we don't have 100 likes yet. That'd be awesome. Thanks, Nana. Terry, I'm cooking the sardines in butter and Frank's hot sauce today. Maybe you won't notice the skin and bones. Eek. Yeah. Yeah, that picture I took of my sardines yesterday. Here, I'll pull it up again. I just, for those of you who weren't here in the beginning, I dumped all the oil out, and then this is 2 cans, so 8 fish. Just dumped them on this plate, and then, did the mustard like you would on a hot dog, and then I just mashed it all up with my fork and ate it. That's what I did. So, I hear you. I hear you, Terry. Oh, let me get back to the comments here. Doing great, Terry. You're doing great. I think me and you have pretty much the same response to the sardine diet. We got similar experiences going on. Stacy, with sardines, you learn when you are truly hungry. Yes, Stacy, for sure. Just like the BBBE challenge, it's the same way. It's just a little different. You hit the wall of doom on the BBBE challenge, and ground beef looks disgusting. Bacon, eggs, it all looks gross. And usually me and Cassie just fast 2 or 3 days, and then the food starts looking good again. Yeah, the sardine experience is kind of like that on steroids, It's so true, Stacy. What is the reason to add that tablespoon of butter? Great question, Terry. Anybody got something for Terry on that? Keith says, Tiffany said a pickle fast. Is that a thing, or did she invent it just now? I didn't see that comment, but maybe I don't know. I could do a pickle fast. I like pickles. Your stomach might, from all the vinegar, your stomach might get a little. Bride's Biscuit. Dr. Boz advocates foregoing extra fats with sardine fats other than packed in olive oil. Nice, Bride's Biscuit. Thank you for answering that question. Answering Terry's question. Awesome. Very cool. Bride's Biscuit consumes a lot of carnivore content. Pretty wise. Max Apple in the house. Long time subscriber here. Good morning, Larry and Cass. What's up, Max Apple? Good to see you. Yeah. To brides, I'll need to watch Dr. Boz to understand it, but I'll add the butter today. And it'll probably make it a little more tasty too. Have a spectacular Sunday, Carnivore Quest warriors. Oh, you too, Sarah. Having a members live in a little while. It'd be awesome to see you. Epic makes various carnivore bars, including beef, chicken, pork, bison, venison, even salmon. Pretty clean product. Like I said, wisdom. Brad's Biscuits got some wisdom. Very cool. Yep. I will check them out. I took that screenshot. Hey, John, great to see you, man. Hello, everyone. I am usually grocery shopping at this time, but a change of plans has me home. I saw the notification and decided to come to make some breakfast, but lost track of time, and now I'm late. Excuse me. Like I said, awesome to see you, bud. Enjoy your breakfast. Oh, you probably already ate it. I hope it was good. What'd you have? Let me guess. Mm, steak and eggs. That's my guess. I bet you eggs is in there. Yeah, you at least had eggs for breakfast. uh, Penny, good morning, Penny. Great to see you. Hello, everyone. Larry, I watched your show last night. I'm going to find the Turning Point UFC's halftime show this evening. Yeah, they're doing like an alternative one, right? I saw that on the news. I actually watched the news yesterday for the first time in, I don't know, like a week. Yeah, you just got to take a break once in a while. But man, all the thing going on with the e files, it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Man, a lot of people in this, both Republicans and Democrats, are just ignoring what's in them. They're not talking about them. Fox News isn't talking about it. It's pretty nuts. Pretty effing scary. But the devil is the ruler of this world, and I believed for a long time that secret societies, the occult, they control what's going on behind the scenes. Yeah. I would say my guess, man, maybe 50, 60% of Congress people are possessed. I'm being serious about that. At both sides of the aisle. I'm just talking about people in power. Um, Bride's a Biscuit. I checked in with her channel before I started my sardine fast and saw that. Not sure about the specific reasoning. I know she has specific protocols. Very cool. Wendy O hit the grocery store today and spent half as much. Laugh out loud, right? Totally. Save a bunch of money fasting. Lance to Wendy, my refeed went really well. Surprisingly, I planned to refeed and put it in grok. Asked how it was and what it would change. Interesting, Lance. My plan got approved from grok, so no changes, and it works. That's very cool. Yeah, what'd you do, Lance? Like 162-hour fast, and you were breaking it. Brad's Biscuit. I use AI too, Lance. It gives me some compelling arguments why I should take a break from MCT oil. See, I just started using, actually, it's Grok. My son showed me, I don't know, 2, 3 weeks ago. And there's so much you can do with it that I haven't done with it. I could write YouTube scripts with it for, all kinds of stuff. I don't do any of that. I really enjoy the picture, creating pictures and stuff like that. I'm thoroughly enjoying that right now, having fun with it. AI, when trained to our diet, can be really helpful. Amazon, Larry, Epic venison bars. Okay, yeah, that'd be the first place I check, Ricky Lee, for sure. Right. uh, Speaking of hitting, I hit that like button that has no carbs. Hit it. Appreciate that, Lance. Ah, yes, Jessica. Praise the Lord. God is so good. I was praying continued prayers, right? Jessica finding some work. He comes through again. Gidget, what's up? Good morning. Good morning, all. Started Ketovore Monday. I have a dietitian that is not pushing other diets. I have decided to focus on protein first, then add some full fat yogurt and maybe some berries. Very cool. Awesome. You got a plan. Now you got to stick to it, Gidget, right? Sounds great. Um, Nana's telling on y'all. There is only 60. There is 69 watching and only 37 likes. Hit that like button. Thanks, Nana. Gidget, I struggle with meat feeling too heavy sometimes, and that is when I tend to go off track. I'm going to be prepping more as well as decluttering my kitchen one day at a time. God bless. John, I plan on getting sardines later today. I'm going to give the sardine challenge another go. I happened to really like sardines, so it's not a struggle for me. Well, that's cool, John. I don't know if I'll ever do another one. I probably will. I probably will. Maybe not a 3 dayer. Maybe a day at a time. Because I think I'd rather just water fast, you know, than do the sardine fast for extended amount of time. Uh, Good morning, Larry and Carnivore family. What's up, Jenny? Just say Jen. I allowed myself to have things I shouldn't, but I'm back on track. I'm just trying to be nicer to myself when this happens. Yeah, no beating yourself up, right? I'm the world champion, beating myself up. That's not a good thing at all. So I'm really glad to hear that. And glad you're here, Jen. Very cool. Yeah. Don't beat yourself up. It happened. Got to move past it. Drax, the 2 tablespoons of fat are for satiation and helps burn fat and raise ketones. That makes total sense. Yeah, for satiation. I mean, I had those 3 pats of butter yesterday. You know, here we go. Adding butter to an egg fast is to get the right fat to protein ratio. I would not add extra butter to sardines, but if the air fryer you made to add some to replenish what is lost. All right. See how everybody's got their own little take on it. It's so important to find out what works for you. Kind of absorb all the info and then apply it to your life and see what works for you. Hey, Heather, great to see you. What's up? Good morning, Carnivore Quest community. Making crockpot beef bottom roast today. Now that sounds absolutely amazing. I'm having some more sardines, Heather, but this is the last day. Please enjoy some of that for me. Your first bite, think of Larry. When how when you bring it to your lips and how good it is, say sorry, Larry. Oh. Bride's biscuit sardines are classified as an oily, fatty fish and are high in healthy fats, specifically omega 3 fatty acids. Consider this when doing a fast based on your goals and requirements. Very cool. Lewis, hello, friends. Good to see you, man. Appreciate you popping in. Awesome. What you eating today, Lewis? You gonna watch the game? Sarah's still here. Cool. To Chris, I know many of us overeat on carnivore, but I try to follow the macros exactly. And so thinking of just sardines, that's no way. That's no way enough nutrition. I'm frustrated with the scale not moving. That's why you need to be on that members live, Sarah. I'll see you there. I think you've only been on one members live where you came on the screen, and that's just not enough. You and Jess, you both be there. Hopefully Lance, hopefully Aaron can make all y'all, all the members. Uh, Chris, the news is rage bait. and fake outrage. It's unhealthy to consume. True. It's so true. 100 years ago, people may have had a local newspaper and just didn't know about everything going on in the world. We're not designed to handle all of it. And I just think that's all part of, the beast system we live in. And we're near the end times, with AI coming, real scary AI. It's going to be a trip. Yeah, I totally agree, Chris. Yeah. I always get different perspectives. I'll check out the most liberal news networks, which is most of them, and then Fox, and then some independent journalists whenever I hear news about a topic or breaking news. And I'm just starting to realize that they're all, maybe not the independent ones, but even some of them too. Um, but Fox News and all of them, they're all corrupt. They are. And I love the Five. I love that show. But yeah, just can't trust them. Too much money behind them, too much power. John, I had bacon, eggs, and sausage for breakfast. Okay, awesome. I got the eggs right. I also baked some keto biscuits with 3 ingredients: cottage cheese, keto flour, and baking soda. Not the cleanest, but oh so good. Sounds great to me, John. Awesome. No, it's not Lion Diet approved, but sounds perfect to me. Very cool. Mm. You guys know or some of you might know, I'm sure you do, the Outdoor Boys. Um, I really have been enjoying that YouTube channel. I just found it like 2 months ago, which is crazy, right when he stepped away from YouTube. But for those of you who don't know, he does like survival stuff, and he's got his kids with him a lot of times. But man, whenever he brings bread with him, he puts flour in a bag and then adds a little yeast, and I think some water. He squishes it up in the plastic bag, and then he'll put it in his gear, and then they go out way out in the middle of nowhere. He spends forever building a shelter, and the sun has gone down. They're freezing. He's got a nice fire, and then he breaks out that bread and cooks it right there on the fire. Oh my gosh, I just about fall over every time I see that bread. It looks so good. Oh, maybe because the circumstances he's in too, because I've gone camping like that before in my youth, and you're ravenously hungry, and that bread just you guys ever seen that? The Outdoor Boys, I'm sure you have. His video, he walked away from YouTube too, but he was getting millions and millions of views. I'm forgetting his name now, and I just can't believe that. Oh well. Yeah, thank you, Wendy, and everyone else that prayed. God is so good, and I'm thankful to Him that I didn't have to search for so long for a job. Yeah, He answered. Beating cancer with carnivore. Hey, how you doing? That's not a name I recognize. Welcome to the morning meeting. Restarting carnivore tomorrow because Monday, duh, laugh out loud. Beat stage 4 ovarian in 6 months with the help of carnivore, but fell off because of menopause and steroids and chemo. Well, welcome. I'm so glad you're here, and so glad you beat that cancer. Time to get back on track. You're in the right place. Jessica, Larry, I won't be able to make the members meeting. We are on our way to visit my mother-in-law in memory care this afternoon. Okay, Jess, I'll forgive you. No, it's cool. Enjoy your time with her. Hi, Larry the Dolphin, or Larry and Dolphin. What's up, Sam? The Dolphin Squad. I had chicken drumsticks, and not a fan as they are too lean. Not enough yummy skin, meat tastes okay. Junk connective tissue, and unappetizing with so much bones. Womp. Yeah, sounds like you didn't get the highest quality drumsticks, Sam. Those chicken thighs I got from Costco, I was raving about. The bone in with skin, comes in the 6 pack. I was raving about them at first. Well, the last package I opened, which was like 4 days ago, man, they had some nasty looking thighs that were all deformed. And you know what I mean? It was not high quality. 2 of the packs out of the 6 were just like, what is this? Come on. Well, quality control, people. But the rest of them were amazing. All the other 4 packs, had either 3 or 4 nice, chicken thighs, all the same size. Good to see you, Sam. Bill, I like mackerel better. I've heard a lot of people say that. I've never had mackerel. I don't believe. Penny, I missed the beginning. How's your sardine fast going? It's going great, Penny. Briefly, I had the first day I had 4 cans OMAD, and then yesterday I had 1 can around 7 p.m. or 2 cans, excuse me, 7 p.m. and that's all I could do. I did have 3 pats of butter throughout the day after we had the morning meeting. I'd be walking the kitchen and spoon, grab a pat of butter and just stick it in my mouth. And plenty of water. So it's going good. I'm just, I'm looking forward to it being over. So today, I didn't think, when I started, I didn't think I'd have enough sardines, but I do. I still have a whole pack from Costco because I've only been doing OMAD. So I have 6 cans left. Maybe I should just try and eat all 6 cans, like 3 for lunch, 3 for dinner, and get rid of them. No, but I appreciate you asking, Penny. Thanks. It's good to see you. Yeah, absolutely, Lance. Beating with cancer with carnivore. Congrats on the victory. This way of eating works. Jump back in. Steroids are a monster. That what makes it hard on this way of eating. Yeah, Lance talked about those steroids yesterday, how they spiked his wife's blood sugar. I thought that was so interesting. uh, Islam is the cult of sin. Islam is the cult of sin. Just eat animal based, right? That's great. General advice. Just eat animal based. I said that very same sentence to friends of mine, who don't do carnivore and they could stand to lose little pounds. Just eat animal based diet. I use mackerel and herring during my sardine fast. I like the taste, as do many I have spoken with. Okay, Brad's Biscuit. 72-hour sardine challenge I do by Dr. Boz's rules seem to really work for me and my brain health. Cheers, good luck. Thanks, Beverly. Start by getting rid of all the added sugars first. Great advice. Yep. Get rid of all the processed food. Like your what's it called? Oh, I used to eat a ton of it when Cassie, like if she wasn't at home, like Hamburger Helper, stuff like that. It's processed food, ton of crap in it. Yeah, what does Dr. Barry say? Don't eat anything in a box except steakums. Nisha, she eats steakums. Well, it looks like I won't be making it to church today. I've been enjoying listening to you and you got cut off, Patricia. If your headache goes away, you could join us in the members, Patricia. But I get it if you don't want to, if your head hurts. But I'd love to meet you. Larry, did you notice why there is no 85-15 or 80-20 ground chicken like there is ground beef, pork, or turkey? Huh. Only 92-8. I've never noticed that. Only thing I've ever seen a fat to ratio on is beef. Kipper snacks are fish and option are kipper snack fish are an option for those who hate sardines. Ace, what's up? Good morning, Larry and Carnivore Quest crew. Hope you're doing well on journey. Doing great today, Ace Ace. Did great yesterday. And there hasn't been too many people in today's stream who've, confessed to messing up yesterday. And usually everybody does. So it sounds like the majority of us are doing good. And it feels good to do good. Let me tell you, I have now, what do we? So I have 1 month and 8 days of like doing really well. And I feel it. I really do feel it. I feel so much better. Cowgirl cleaning up the leftovers today. Pork loin with barbecue sauce. 1.5 taco seasoned hamburger patties dipped in sour cream, and later an omelet of roast beef and cheese. Damn, Cowgirl, you're having a feast all day long. I'm so jealous. Sounds awesome. Any suggestions for Carnivore Nana? It's very hard for me to find things in quotations to enjoy and not enjoy food as much. You mean like a little hobby, Nana? Is that what you're talking about? You know how to play the piano? I'm being serious. We're never too old to learn an instrument, and you can find a keyboard very reasonably nowadays. Teach yourself how to play piano. I was self-taught guitar, if that's what you meant. Media has been bought off a long time ago. They own the media. They've owned the media. I think since the inception of media, I think they owned it even during the Walter Cronkite years. The people in power. I went on a sardine diet for 3 days while visiting my grandchildren's birth. I pooped myself at the hospital. I was a mess, so embarrassing. Yeah, Mel. I've done that very same thing, not at the hospital, but it is very embarrassing, especially when it's rancid and smells. Yeah, so I feel for you. Actually, what's really crazy is talking about poop. My number two right now is solid, very solid. I was very surprised at that. I'm glad you brought that up. Um, last time I went was this morning, and I actually looked at it, I'm like, damn, because I really expected to have a loose stool. But no, appreciate you sharing that though, Mel. Yeah, that's the reason Cassie's not doing carnivore right now because she had surgery on her colon and had some of her colon removed. So she always has very, very loose stool when she's strict carnivore. And with her job right now, she can't have an accident like you had at work. She would die if that happened. So I'm skimming now, guys. Just toss all the garbage and the cravings will pass quicker than you think. Digging it. First time here. You got some nice advice. Appreciate that. Sharing with everybody. Hey, Joanne, I'm here now, watching all the way from Port Alberni, British Columbia, Canada. You see how that rolled off the tongue, Joanne? That's the first time I nailed it with these dentures. I'm just watching from the beginning at 2 times speed to catch up. When you catch up, what's up? Bread is garbage. Absolutely, but it's so damn good. But I agree, it's not good for you. Uh, all right, well, no church today. I can't drive with this migraine. Good part is I'll be able to finish listening to the live and the members live. God is good all the time. Absolutely. That's good news, Patricia. Jessica can't make it, but I'm still waiting to hear from Sarah and the boys, Lance and Aaron. They usually try and make it. Anybody wants to join? Frank, I haven't seen Frank this morning. Cowgirl, love to see you, Cowgirl. I would at the members live. I would do a macro fast. I don't like fish, but I can deal with this. King Oscar makes a lemon one, and it's amazing. Okay, very cool. Larry, growing up, were you an early riser or a night owl? And has that changed? I was an early riser growing up, for sure. When we had the farm, I had to go out there and feed the animals and stuff uh, before school and all that. So yeah, I was an early riser, but now I'm more of a night owl. That changed for me when I started in the casino business and I worked graveyard for 15 years. And then when I got into manufacturing in South Carolina, I was on graveyard. Um, so, but I'm pretty good now. Like last night, I went to bed. Cassie fell asleep at I want to say 11, and I was up to like 1:30 last night, and I got up at 8:30, so I got 6 hours sleep. Eddie, I wish I could get a hold of Larry. Uh, Carnivore can be boring, but I rotate meat, chicken, pork, and ground beef. Stay true, and results will follow. I wish I could get a hold of Larry. Well, you're talking to me right now, Eddie. Or is that Ed? Either way, yeah. You can message me on Messenger through our group, bud. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. You just got to stay on carnivore and results will follow. It's happened to me really two other times. You know, I lost a bunch of weight. Hey, RGB, what's up? Speaking of chicken, the other day after air frying some chicken, and I saw that there was a lot of melted fat left over, and it had the thought to use it to make scrambled eggs. That was good. Perfect. Yeah, like the drippings. Great idea. I've never done that with chicken fat. Hey, what's up, Spanky Vulcan? Hey, Larry, how the sardines going? I'm just thinking about it. I'm ill just thinking about it. Yeah, I know you're not the biggest fan. I probably talked about it since you got in here at 39. It's going good. I did OMAD the first day, OMAD yesterday. I only had 2 cans yesterday, and I had 3 pats of butter throughout the day. So, Map, what's up? We all need a liver cleanse. We overwhelm our liver and expect it to keep working. Yeah, I'm very thankful for my healthy liver after 10 years of heavy uh, hard alcohol drinking. When I had my physical after I got sober, I was terrified I was going to have cirrhosis of the liver, and I didn't. My liver came back completely healthy. The doctor was really surprised, and I just think that's genetics. My dad had good genes. My brother Steve, my oldest brother, he was an alcoholic all his life, heroin addict, in and out of jail. He's passed on now, but he, his body was just really resilient to all the abuse he did to it. So I think it's genes, cough it up to genes, but I'm very thankful because your liver, I mean, what are you without your liver? Yeah, for sure. I think I saw Jenny Middich did a liver cleanse video or something, right? I think she did. I just, I'll be scrolling and I'll see stuff and I don't watch it, but I see the thumbnail. Uh, Nana, oh, for sure on the extra fat. I pan scrambled eggs with extra fat mixed in. Me too, Nana. I use quite a bit of butter when I scramble my eggs. They're so good. They are delicious. Uh, I haven't done a cleanse in years, but doing one next week. All right. What made you think about that, Matt? Did you see that video I was talking about? If only I could ditch the coffee, cream, and tea. Yeah, Bill. Sounds like you're doing good if that's your next goal. From my experience, I always recommend to people, get your diet right, get the weight off, and then, you know, get rid of the coffee and and the caffeine if you want to. But yeah. RGB, I will confess to big time fail yesterday, and I ate a lot of cereal. Big mistake. Let's just say I will not be leaving home today, and it's not because of the Super Bowl, right? Yeah, a lot of cereal. That's funny. You don't hear a lot of people like falling off and eating a bunch of cereal, but I've done it. RGB, I've done it. When I've been off the rails, I know little Larry. He keeps like his sweet cereal. He keeps that in his room pretty much all the time. Uh, and I would go in and get it and get a bowl. What are those ones he likes? Some kind of chocolate, chocos or something. Just sugar, right? I appreciate you sharing with us, RGB. Uh, Map, there are alternative media. Yeah, there are. Not many, though. I was a big fan of Megan Kelly. Um, Big fan of Megan Kelly. I really liked her stuff. I thought she was honest, broker from both sides, but I'm very disappointed. She has not said one word about these files that have been released. You know, not one word, not one video on it, nothing. And I don't know if you guys have seen what's been released, but it's pretty crazy. What's been released. I was shocked. I'm like, wow. I can't believe they even released it, to tell you the truth. Uh, Happy Talk. Great to see you. Hey, Larry. My husband and I spent the weekend with four other couples at the lake. I brought my own carnivore food and successfully stayed carnivore. People had questions, but were respectful. That's so good to hear. You did great, and I hope you had a great time. I'm sure you did. Yeah, you never know. You might encourage somebody there to try the proper human diet. Sounds like you had a great time. That's not easy. That's not easy. Maybe it was for you though, which is even more awesome news, right? It's just a lifestyle now, you know. Took my food with me, no problem. uh Nana, yeah, no on playing musical anything. Life just needs to be more enjoyable. I'm born again, spirit filled, but I just have nothing to do. My new job is driving, and I love it. It has to be more to life. Absolutely, there's more. So I was right. You were talking about like a hobby or something, right? Have you ever tried video games, Nana? Now, if you haven't, you might look into that. They're pretty fun. And you think, oh, I don't like Pac Man. They got video games now for every age group. I mean, it's pretty cool. But, it's a great hobby if you have time to kill. Can you dig it? I think Spanky wants to hear it. What do you say? And that's golf addict, right?
Can you dig it?
I don't even know why you wanted to hear it, Spanky, but I had to throw it on there. Annie, good to see you. Mashed and drained sardines, egg scrambled, and ground pork rinds formed into patties and tried tallow or fat of choice makes a good patty. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Just like any kind of seafood patty like that, right? Thinking like crab cakes or something. I'm gonna take a photo of that. Oh my gosh. We've been going an hour now. I'm gonna keep going for a few more. You guys, I'm gonna have to push back the members meeting. I don't believe I can do that while I'm here. I might be able to. Let me see if I can do it. If you guys just hold on for a second. No, I can't do it. Okay. So the morning meeting is about to say, it's going to start, but we're going to go a few more minutes here. Having a great meeting here. Uh, how do you air fry sardines without falling apart? Great question, Sue. I was thinking the same thing because man, they do fall apart, right? Yeah. Terry was saying yesterday she air fried hers, and I don't know. They just sound gross warm to me for some reason. I don't know why, because I prefer most of my meat. I prefer it warm, you know. But yeah, not that. Hey, John, what's up? Hello, everyone. Great to see you, man. Good job, Larry. You're doing awesome this year. Keep it up. I can see the difference in your much more upbeat job. Well done. Thank you. Thank you, man. That means a lot. You've been with us a while, bro. I appreciate that. Jeremy, exercise is half of losing weight. Uh, yeah, I don't know about that, Jeremy. I think exercise is definitely half of being healthy. But I lost over 100 pounds with really no exercise at all. Just eating carnivore. But I agree, exercise is awesome for you. As soon as it warms up just a little bit more, I don't know, Jeremy, if you're up with where my health is right now, but I got to strengthen my lungs. My lungs are in very bad shape. So it's a new name, though. I appreciate you stopping by, Jeremy. Don't be a stranger. We're here 5 days a week. Huh. All right, guys. Just want to see if I can say hi to anybody else because I am going to wrap this up. Oh, I got to bring up Nicole. Hello, everyone from Ontario, Canada. I joined the 3 day sardine fast, did good for 2 days, but added eggs and butter today. Ran out of sardines. Sure, Nicole. Yeah, right. No, that's totally fine. Yeah, I appreciate you doing it right along with me. Very cool. And good to see you here in the morning meeting. Yeah. uh, Hi from Kansas. I've been keto, low carb for 6 years and married 46 years. I eat too many blueberries, my kryptonite, but other than that, I haven't cheated in my marriage or my diets. Well, congratulations on 46 years. That's twice as long as Cassie and I have been married. Wow, what a blessing. Very cool. Sunny side of carnivore. What's up? I see you're talking to amongst each other. Okay, cool. Yeah, Map. I did do my walks with Cassie. That was in July. You're right about that. For a month, I did get a little exercise. Spanky, I would say diet 90% and exercise 10. That's a good ratio. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. Technically, the members meeting is supposed to start in 3 minutes. I'm gonna push that back 20 minutes. So the members live will start at 1:20, and yeah, give me time to take a pee break and grab some more water, maybe a cup of coffee. But everyone else, it's good to see you. I'm glad you stopped by. Consider becoming a member. It's fun to get on screen and talk. It's only $2.99 a month. Hit the join button down below. But if you don't, we will see you on Wednesday for the morning meeting. We take a break on Mondays and Tuesdays. You guys who are going to watch the game, enjoy it and make the next right decision about what you put in your mouth. No sugar, no carbs, no cheating. We always say it, right? Love y'all. Later.